What you're seeing here is the walls of the Baller Boys, who this wipe had the biggest compound on the server, and according to chat, had at least 20 different players living inside it. Now, you guys will get to see more of their compound in my next video, but today's video shows my best solo raid defense in my 2,000 hours of Rust, a 1v4 online raid. Now, they didn't expect this to be an online. I'd previously been in my base, tabbed out, doing some base stuff, and I heard them fly by in an heli, land on my base, and they were scouting my base, and this gave me time to prepare as I knew they were going to come back and try do the offline raid. Well, they were expecting an easy offline raid, but I'm happy to confirm they got quite the opposite. So here's their compounds right here. Now maybe this will help just give you a little bit of an image in your head, the type of people these guys are, and also the amount of players that are probably living in that compound. And that was only half of it. They took over that whole bottom portion of the map there, surrounding military tunnels pretty much. I was above them on the island, and more specifically around that green circle and a little forest on top of the island. So here we go, guys. Hope you enjoy. The video starts just after the first rocket had been shot.
You should have just told me your name.
Matt?
So at this point during the raid, I honestly thought it was over before it had all begun. But right here is where the main mistake was made. I was able to close that door again. If I was held in that room, I wouldn't have been able to do anything, and the raid would have pretty much been an easy win for them at that point. But I continued on just myself. As I said, Lockie had no communication at the time, so it was easier for me to just go on solo because Lockie had absolutely no idea what he was doing because he's super new to the game, and that's to be expected. No hard feelings towards him at all. It's just how it is. So yeah, the raid continues.
Why are you not fight, man? Why you not fight me?
So it was at this point I sort of started to realize maybe these guys are not good raiders at all. I don't know if any of you noticed, but it took them way too long to start shooting the ceilings after I had repaired them. The idea of shooting the ceilings is to do it before someone repairs them to stop that. But no, they did it after. A little slow, which was sort of weird. At the time, I was like, what's going on here? Are these guys actually trying to raid me, or are they just messing around? But yeah, it continues. So at this point, the raid was basically over. I had killed them multiple times, I died multiple times, but overall they did a lot of things that honestly was like a lack of experience when it comes to raids. They didn't break my beds, they weren't watching the front door, they let me repair the base, and shout out to these guys who came at the end, Rocco, Smith, and Jack. They killed the last guy that was on my roof after I suicided him climbing up the ladder. One of them came back, and these two guys flew in, killed this guy on the roof. So credit where credit is due. Those guys definitely did help as well. They helped me and let me cover me while I sealed the base as well. There were a lot of people that were sort of baller haters on this server because, you know, they're a zerg and no one really likes that. So yeah, they were more than happy to help me seal my base, and I also gave them some of the loot from all the kits, considering they did help at the ends there. So yeah, guys, that is my best raid defense in my 2000 hours of Rust. Online raids don't happen often, and I mean that wasn't planned to be an online raid, but it did happen that I was online. And yeah, that's how it turns out. Super fun. This is where Rust is its best. These are the best things that happen in Rust, in my opinion. And I think most people agree. These are just fun times, honestly. Messes up your base and all that, but it's good, it's worth it, and it's just fun. There's not much else to say, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video. I'd appreciate it so much. Yeah, here's some of the raid loot, by the way, that we got from the defense. Pretty crazy. We ended up moving base, and yeah, that was pretty much it for the wipe. I'll be streaming next wipe on Twitch as well, so make sure you follow my Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, peace out, guys. My name's Bazzaa, and bye-bye.